As quickly as we were let out, we're now back to school after a week-long spring break. While that may mean everything that happened at school before then is just a burning memory by now, we have a couple things from the agenda that are probably worth your attention. For starters, the water is back. Now you can drink straight from the fountain. A bottle is no longer required. I've personally been getting some feedback about the audio on these videos. The issue stems from there being too much background noise in the recording that the person I'm interviewing is too hard to hear. For that matter, here's a workaround that I hope will be of use to you. From now on, I'm going to try to put subtitles in all future Rocket News videos. That way, you won't be totally clueless as to what our fine guests are saying. To enable them, you have two options. First, make sure your cursor is somewhere inside of this video window. You may have to click to pause the video to make sure it is selecting the right thing. Then on your keyboard, press C. That should turn on the captions. Otherwise, move your mouse to the lower right corner of the screen. There you should see a button to turn them on. Now, on these upcoming interviews, you'll be able to read along to what the humans are saying. The Wednesday before break saw Arete's Genius Hour pop up in East Armstrong.
So this event is our Genius Hour. What that means is each student has their own project that they've been working on for the entire year so far, and it's about whatever they want really. And everybody is showcasing what they're doing, and it can go from music to building stuff. It's a ton of like creating a game. One guy did. One guy created a movie. It's a lot of fun here, and this is our day to show off.
It's something that everyone at Arete does. You get to choose whatever you want to learn about. I chose to learn about China. I learned a lot about it, like how a bird was killed and then a Chinese god didn't like that, so they tried to burn the city down. There's a lot of different things you learn from your Genius Hour, more specifically, but I just learned a lot about how I learn things, and
Rodents have infiltrated Pina High School at every level of society, and soon will launch a full-blown invasion of the building, potentially causing the tragic demise of millions of innocent citizens.
And now for this week's sports update. Certainly the biggest thing on people's minds from that time is that the boys basketball team brought home a golden ball following their victory at the WIAA state tournament. On Thursday, they had a fancy send-off where thunderous applause from a long line of NHS students greeted the team as they marched down the hallway. I kind of follow them the whole way.
Any words for Rocket News?
Just thank you to the students and the community for all their support. It's been awesome. We appreciate it. Look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow. Down there.
Many people came, even though there was very little announcement of the send-off itself. The games themselves brought in a massive student section to cheer the teams on as they hooped through a 60-52 semifinal victory against Racine Case, and then similarly beating Brookfield Central 64-52 to win the state championship. It's the first time they've won since 1978, and the fourth time in almost a century of the team's existence. See the full story on ninasatellite.com. Powerlifting attended a national tournament this past weekend where the team took first place overall. We don't have any pictures of girls track yet, but boys track is moving ahead with their meet schedule, the next of which is happening today at home. In terms of our competitive non-sports, the chess team also came out at the top of their division at the end of last week's state chess tournament. This Thursday, Latino Club will have another movie night.
Latino Club invites you to come watch Disney's Encanto. We will provide churros and hot chocolate.
Sign up in responsive scheduling for room 310.
This week's weather continues the miserable cold, with temperatures still hovering a few degrees above freezing. Precipitation of varying type is expected throughout Wednesday and Thursday morning. That's all for this week. Rockets be amazing.